Hello, my name is Trinity Johnson, and today I'm going to perform my Enema checkoff. Here's my ID, and here is behind me, to my side. Here's my workspace, and in front of me. All right, let's get started. So, first we're gonna verify hospital policy and our order. And today I see we're giving a soap suds enema. Awesome. So next we're going to do two identifiers. And our two identifiers on our order form are going to be Jaguar J. Jones and MR number 4176352. And on our patient's wristband we have Jaguar J. Jones, MR number 4176352. Next we're going to assess for allergies. And on the order form we have an allergy to penicillin. Wristband says allergy to penicillin. And I would also ask, hey Mrs. Jones, are there any other allergies that are not noted? Awesome. So next what we're going to do is we're just going to explain the procedure to Mrs. Jones. Hey Mrs. Jones, today you're going to be getting the soap suds enema. Any questions? Awesome. After that, I'm going to provide Ms. Jones with some privacy, and I'm going to gather my equipment. So once I have my equipment gathered, I'm going to state that I have a bedpan and an IV pole. So after that, I'm going to perform hand hygiene and don my gloves and goggles. Okay. So for video purposes, I'm just gonna shift my computer over here so you can see. Awesome. So next what we're going to do is we're going to fill our bag, and we're going to be at the sink for this. So we're going to be filling our bag with warm water, between 750 milliliters to 1,000 milliliters of warm water. And we're going to make sure that our tubing is clamped while we do this. So let's go ahead and start. Let's see. That looks right at 750. Awesome. So after that, we are going to retrieve our soap and mix that in. Awesome. And after that, we would agitate. After agitation, we are going to prime our tubing. Just gonna unclamp real quick. Okay, everything looks to be working fine. And then we're going to reclamp. I gotta do that with this hand. I'm not ambidextrous. Okay. So, once we've got that together, we are going to place our bag on a firm surface, and that surface cannot be the bed. You could also hang it on your IV pole, but we're gonna be using a firm surface today. So after that, I would raise my bed to a working height, lower the side rails, and place Mrs. Jones into a left lateral Sims position. And for video purposes, again, I'm just gonna turn again. Okay, so after we've done that, with my dominant hand, I'm gonna take the tubing and we are going to lubricate it. And with my non-dominant hand, I'm gonna place it on my patient's hip gently but firmly. And I'm gonna tell my patient to prepare for insertion and to take slow, deep breaths. So with my non-dominant hand, I'm going to separate the buttocks. And then with my dominant hand, we're going to advance or insert the tubing into the rectum 3 to 4 inches. So that, let's say that's 3 or 4 inches. If my patient had hemorrhoids, I would instruct them to bear down during insertion. So with my hand holding the tubing at all times, I am going to remove the bag from the IV pole and unclamp, and I'm going to raise it 12 to 18 inches. And after that, I would lower the solution or clamp and instruct the patient to take deep breaths if they're feeling uncomfortable or if they're cramping. And once the solution has emptied out of the bag, I would slowly withdraw the tubing, and we're going to discard. Start that real quick. So after that, I'm going to instruct my patient to hold the enema in for at least 10 to 15 minutes. And during this whole procedure, I'm making sure that my bedpan is readily available because you do not know what's going to happen. So after that, when it's time for my patient to eliminate or evacuate, I'm going to have my bedpan there to assist them. And this widen portion at the top is going to go underneath the buttocks. And as it begins to become narrower, that's what's going to point towards my patient's thighs. Awesome. So after all that, we are going to document. And what we will be documenting is the the amount and what type of enema was administered, the time it was administered. We're also going to document how the patient tolerated the procedure, the color and amount of what the patient returned, and how the patient was left. That's my checkoff. Thank you.